So, with that being said, you have to understand God during certain seasons is trying to give you revelation. And as we know, the scripture says that while men slept, the enemy sowed tares in the wheat. I saw a video the other day which so revelatory, where God was talking about this, the fact that the tares do not bend, but the wheat will bow to God's will. When the enemy sows tares, he's trying to force, intercept. Go watch the movie Inception. That movie is so deep on a spiritual level. I did a review on Inception, on how the enemy will attempt to sow tares in your dreams. And the dreams that are from God, they're not forced. They feel right. You understand they're an encounter from God. But with that understanding, now I'm not sure whether this particular part was from a dream, but I recognize I was watching an episode of MacGyver, and MacGyver was talking, and he was talking about something that was happening at this event that they were at. And simultaneously, he was trying to get his girlfriend to marry him in the very same episode, which is so funny. So there will be a King's Parade, right? In this season, depending on what time I release this, there's a 45-day period in which God is in the field. This happens twice a year. The 50 days from the resurrection to, what is it? Easter? I'm not mistaken. Or what is it? The Passover to Easter, if I'm not mistaken. He's in the field then, and then you have the Tevuot, where he's in the field for another 45 days. And this happens twice a year. Download you a Hebrew calendar. I do a lot of research back and forth when I listen to some of my ministers preaching this stuff. But some of this stuff is very interesting, how God will do these types of things. And there will be a level of transformation as God is giving wisdom, guidance, grace. But you see, Satan tries to intercept those messages, right? He tries to come in and disrupt the communication between your children, between the children of God and God. Because in that, we get ahead of the enemy's traps. Because when we walk with God and the enemy is trying to draw you away from God, my pastor did a wonderful word talking about commanding your victory. Because you have to command your day on a daily basis. The enemy always trying to lead you off of the right path on a daily basis. It's like, do we get a break ever? Anyway, with that being said, he's attempting to manipulate communication. He's attempting to manipulate certain things. This is why we have to constantly stay in the presence of the Lord. It says in the word that you're supposed to pray and pray without ceasing. Absolutely. So that you are staying on point and operating in a level of discernment with the Lord, so that you ain't missing the mark, right? Because what's yours belongs to you. So that he cannot turn, twist, redirect, distract. If you notice a whole bunch of things happening simultaneously in order to distract you, all at once, all at the same time, a whole bunch of confusion, you know that ain't nothing but the enemy. Because what? God is not the author of confusion. If you see confusion occurring that cannot be balanced, that means the enemy done slipped in here somewhere.